And okay, it's recording. I think I would hope it's recording. If it's not recording, I'm gonna be pissed. Can you hear? Actually, check. Can you hear my voice over the stream?
Hold on.
Just make sure you can hear my voice and shit as well, because I don't want to accidentally record without my voice. My beautiful voice.
I can hear it.
Good. Okay. Let's do this. This is gonna be pro. And by pro, I mean absolutely terrible, but side mission.
Gotta love that bloom.
Oh, this bloom. It doesn't help I'm running at a shitty resolution. That makes the bloom a bit worse, I think.
Like, I want to know, like, what the art director's exact eye issue is. Like, it seems like he has some sort of eye issue where he should probably see a doctor because of just how, like, just glowy everything is. It just seems like that would be unhealthy after a while.
Well, it's simple. He played Oblivion.
And that damaged his retina?
Well, you know, Oblivion is kind of ugly. Let's be honest. I think it's ugly. Shut up.
I like the setting in Morrowind. I wasn't a fan of having to, like, read everything, mostly because my eyesight is horrible and the text is so tiny. I liked the mods better for Oblivion. There were some really great mods for it. There was some Argonian Tail Chaser's song or something like that. So the community different pieces. That's one of the things about this game. Like, this game is moddable to a certain extent. So there's actually a lot of mods for it that kind of improve it. But at the same time, I haven't seen any, like, no one's figured out how to skip the horrible everything else but the combat in this game.
Well, the cutscenes are actually hardwired into, like, those cutscenes you see, those aren't actually, like, files in the game folders or anything. Those are actually, like, hard-coded into the DLL files. Right. I'm not even joking. I was actually kind of joking, but if that's actually the case, I mean, it's like, it's actually like a DLL file. It
appears to be the case where it's like, you know, it's kind of like,
Oh, I failed the mission, whatever. It's because I didn't know he was the guy I was supposed to stab. Nice. I'm just gonna assume, by the way, that it's like a DLL file that if you modify it somehow, Uplay will ban you or something. That'd be just horrible if, like, the guy got so pretentious. It's like, no, you have to see my vision or you lose this game. You pay $60 for games and you see cutscene or get play or something.
But I just don't get, like, this and Special Ops: The Line were the same problem with me, where basically you're playing a game that is supposedly a commentary on, like, violence, like why we like violence, how far you can push people. So, and it's almost kind of a commentary on violent video games. Okay, well, sure, but at the same time, it's meant to be a murder simulator. So why would I don't get why people who make first-person shooters are going and because honestly, like, if you really want to go that direction, the fact is that you shouldn't be playing first-person shooters at all. You know, if you're that concerned about the violence inherent in these type of games and within humans and stuff like that, then you should be a pacifist and you shouldn't play these games because all this is doing is kind of, you know, stroking that particular part of your ego. So I don't get, like, why make that point. It's like you almost defeat the purpose of your game by making this really violent game that's all about these white male power, you know, fantasies, and you know, and then pointing it out as like, oh, you're this bad person for playing this game that we made for you to play. Like, that makes us bad people.
Yeah. I don't even know.
It's like, whatever.
I think, like, didn't they have, like, things in the loading screens in Spec Ops that, suppose, like, in Spec Ops Line, like, the loading screens have, like, little things that would actually mock the player for playing it.
Oh, exactly.
Like, and I don't get that. Like, you bought our game, now we're gonna make fun of you for buying our game and feeding us you.
Exactly. It's like almost
BR,
like,
give money. What?
You know, it's like with these type of games, they're meant to be shallow. And it's okay. It's okay to make a shallow movie or a shallow game that's all about just, you know, fun and blowing shit up, and Michael Bay makes billions of dollars a year doing it. That's okay. There's nothing, it's like there's lots of room for the kind of art. Sorry about the dogs. The kind of art that is like really deep, really meaningful, all that stuff. And there's plenty of room for art that is just shallow, Spankfest type stuff where you're just doing it just for the rush. That's okay. There's room in the world for both ends of the extreme, and for plenty of stuff in the middle. So why the need to get super critical? Hold on.
Okay.
She's in her kennel. That's my dog Haven.
Time to kill some guys with knives, I guess, again, because we didn't get enough of that the first time, I suppose. It has to keep happening, man. We must knife. Oh god, Bracket Warriors, kill.
I will give them this. I think the movement, I found the movement really good in this, and I found the driving was really fun. Like at first it was like a little too realistic, a little too all over the place, but then I really kind of got used to the feel that you're actually like, tearing around this island.
Yep.
It's actually pretty cool.
It was. And then you get the magic tattoo and all semblance of immersion or anything good is kind of
lost. That's the thing. It's like it's like Far Cry 2 and Far Cry. With both Far Cry 2 and Far Cry, there was so much potential there. There was a lot of really great, game mechanics that were kind of ruined by all these other things where it's like you have these really amazing moments mixed with these really dumb moments. I don't know what they were thinking of with the fire in this game. Like, it looks like real fire, but then you look at the ground and it's like, what is up with that?
This guy's apparently immortal. Maybe he's part of a side quest later. I don't know. That's strange.
Oh, it's a pretty good SPF right there.
He's wearing anti-fire lotion, like the same that Jason Brody has on his magic tattoo that protects him from fire.
Yeah, pretty much.
Maybe everyone in this game has like the magic tattoos, and they're just hiding them somewhere. Maybe that guy's tattoo was on his genitals because we can't see it anywhere on him. But I love how I can't have a gun out more than like within like 50 miles of that village. God forbid we let the player do what they want to. You know. I must continue my walking quest. Do I still have... Yeah, I lost my last Molotov because I threw it. I was just wondering if I even had any left.
I like how realistic the foreground looks, but then the more you look towards the background, the faker it looks.
Yeah, that's level of detail for you in my low settings computer stream. I don't know.
No, it does not even have full graphics.
Wow.
I also like the really oily black line around everything. That's attractive.
It's called screen space ambient something or other, I don't know. It's screen space ambient occlusion apparently. It looks really bad in this game because it's around everything. Like including stuff that really shouldn't have it,
Yeah.
If you're within like 5 feet of an object and there's an object in front of said object, it'll have like a black outline basically, and it's weird.
My theory is that these are some of the islands near the Bikini Atoll where they did all the nuke tests. And it's just like leftover radiation.
Maybe that's how the tattoo works. Actually, yeah, we'll make that into a theory about this game. Like, you like those cartoon theories, like, oh, Ed and Eddie are all dead and all that shit? Let's treat it like that for this, okay? Like, it's all radiation. That's how the tattoos work. That's why everyone's so violent and shit. It's radiation, and I'm dead.
That's classy.
Well, Jason is clearly capable of silent takedowns, kind of.
You gotta chain together those moves, dude.
I'm not using the skill for that.
Because apparently he's got Mr. Miyagi like tied up in a cave somewhere. Maybe Mr. Miyagi was one of the Japanese troops leaving all the letters. He was like the last of them, and now that Jason's son is here, he's getting trained by Mr. Miyagi.
Maybe that kind of would be a better plot line. We should make our own like Far Cry spinoff, and we should sell it to Ubisoft. Like when we finish it and everything, not so they can't ruin it, So it features like Jason Brody, 2012. No, not. Let's go with Jason Brody 2050. Jason's now like an old man, and he's still like ultra violent and shit. He goes to like this nursing home, and he just kills everyone there for no particular reason, other than the fact that he felt like it, you know. And
he'd only be in his 50s. He's like 20 in this or something like that.
Okay, fine, like 2070. And he's still just as fit as ever because of the towel, and like he's still like violent, and so he goes around killing everyone in the nursing home because he doesn't like apple, like what do they call it, like that apple, something or other,
juice?
Applesauce.
Oh,
you know, the stereotypical old man food, and I'm dead again. I should probably plan this a bit better. Come to think of it, I should just like, or I could just grenade them all and then kill the last guy with a knife. I don't know. Why do they even care if I kill him with a knife or not? The Rocket have very weird traditions, I've noticed. Like the Trials of the Rakyat, for instance, have you noticed that? Like, there's stuff like, you have to drive around the island and run people over while helicopters chase you, and it's like, what purpose does it serve?
The Rakyat are very weird. Have you ever noticed that when they talk to your character, they don't talk to your character, they sort of talk over your character's shoulder? Like they're talking to someone else? Like, I had a manager at Walmart who was like that, where anytime you talk to him, it's like he'd talk to you, but he'd talk at you. Like, he'd look over your shoulder, and it'd be like he was having a conversation with the wall behind you. It was very off-putting. That's what these guys kind of talk like in this game. It's like they're not talking to you, they're talking to some dude, like, standing behind you.
There we go, I'm being all classy and stealthy now. See? I can be stealth, class, man, person. They don't see this. Oh yeah, MLG knifing action, man. Oh, I'm dead. You know, Jason could probably go...
Is that... They have attack dogs?
Yeah, they have attack dogs.
Huh, I've never actually seen that the whole time I played the game.
Well, you can also like shoot cages open in the outposts, and the animals will run out. They won't sound the alarm because someone very clearly let them out that they can't find. They will, however, start killing the animals, get killed by the animals, and by the end of it, they're just like, "Who the fuck let this animal out? We must find him. Let us not trigger the alarm, though. Triggering alarm is taboo for pussy man soldier. Yes, yes." It's a very weird AI mechanic, I guess. Let's see, what can I do? Oh, that's right, I can't do it. I'm gonna like see if I can get a silencer for my SMG now, actually, because I need a silenced weapon to be stealth, I guess. Because, God forbid, I do be stealthy just by...
I like the idea of a silencer on a submachine gun. That's always been a little ballsy.
Is it actually even something that happens in real life?
Oh, well, they're sound suppressors. They don't really, you know, silence.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
That and they don't last very long. They're pretty much, you know, get into a building, use it, you know, and hopefully by the time you're done using the weapon, you know, you've done your job.
Yeah. Video game logic is kind of weird that way. Let's see where am I going? I'm just going to go to those docks, and I will capture them for the freedom of the Rakyat indigenous peoples. Can we just call them the Kakarot people from now on?
I like how, you know, towards the middle of the game, for, you know, spoilers for those who haven't played it.
It's okay. Let me just tell you something. I actually spoiled the ending in the first video for this. Like, I was just like, oh yeah, you kill someone, and you finger your brother's bullet wound on his chest, and then you kill some people, I don't know.
You actually, you know, there's a part where you head to the second... Now, if you've done what I did, and freed all the bases on the first island, taken over the towers, basically you've cleaned house, you've got this vast supply of armaments and weapons, and bases, and supposedly, if you've got all those bases occupied, you've got this rather large force of Rakyat. You then just, for some reason, decide to show up on the second island, no weapons, no help, and just taking on a much, I mean, smaller, albeit more well-trained force. But it's like, okay, if you went through the trouble to get all those reinforcements and weapons and all that other stuff, communication service and whatnot, why aren't you using that? Why aren't you, like, gathering these guys together, saying, look, I basically freed all these bases. showing, doing something you guys couldn't manage to do. So I'm going to lead you. We're going to head to that second island and kick some ass. Why don't you do that? Instead, what happens, you end up there at square one, having to sneak around, and not disturb anyone in order to steal, like, guard uniforms. It's like, why are you stealing uniforms and wasting time? Just kill these dudes, and grab your people and go. This game makes no sense to me.
Well, that's not the path of the warrior that the Tao teaches them to be. Therefore, your argument is invalid.
That's the other thing. It's like this whole path of the warrior bullshit. It's like your people's families have been kidnapped and are threatened. You've got kids, people getting killed, all this stuff, and you're making some guy dick around with his path of the warrior voodoo mysticism BS. It's like, priorities, dude. Priorities.
Oh, that doesn't remind me. At the end of the game, like, even though, this is the entire reason Jason kind of goes down that whole path of the warrior shit anyway, to save his friends and shit, they're all like, your friends are making you weak. We need you to kill them now. Okay, thanks, bye. We're freeing you from your friends. It doesn't make sense at all, because, like, like, even idiots would realize, maybe the entire reason he's doing this shit is because of his friends, and maybe that's kind of a good thing in that case, but they just instead kill, like, Citra accidentally, like Dennis does, because they just wanted to teach Jason to abandon loyalty, I guess. I don't know. As long as it even matters if you do that, like, he ends up having a first-person set scene in which he dies anyway. Spoilers.
That's the other thing. It was like, I don't know who wrote this. The game is so all over the place.
Jeffrey Volahem or something, I don't know. He also said, by the way, that like, the point of video games and the appeal of them is, like, you're messing with these systems and you're playing these games, and your thought process is, I love this, get me more, let me kill my girlfriend because I love this so much. Do you think I'm joking?
No, I don't think you're joking at all.
I know.
Not.
I just said, oh god. The writer for this game is, like, the most insane excuse for a human being I've ever seen. Maybe that's why he puts all the Alice in Wonderland quotes in. It's like he's projecting onto the game, and onto the players. Let's see what is in there in here. Oh, there's a cage. I think there's an animal in it. I can shoot the cage open. And I've actually had entire camps cleared by, like, cheetahs ravaging the camp, by the way. I don't know why that happens. It just kind of does.
I never bothered with the animals because more often than not, they would turn on me, and
we went to stay out of the camp while they're doing that. Like, what is those animals anyway? Are those like Komodo dragons or turtles? They look like. What were those? Were they Komodo dragons? I don't know.
Komodo dragons.
Yeah, because from a distance at this resolution, they look kind of like they were turtles. Maybe they were turtles and I wasn't paying attention, or we weren't paying attention. I don't know. Oh, I got the old alarm now on, like, hard difficulty with no upgrades. This is gonna be fun. I gotta be careful about how I go about this, I guess. Kind of, I don't know. They're apparently coming from the north, so I guess they have boats. I don't know. These are, like, the most well-equipped pirates I've ever seen in my entire life, to be honest with you. They have, like, boats, alarm systems, they control an entire island, they apparently have a huge hand in slave trades and shit like that. It's... I don't know, is that, like, realistic? Would IRL, like, fucking modern-day pirates and shit have that much in the way of actual power at this point? I don't know.
Actually, modern-day piracy is a multi-billion-dollar-a-year industry, basically. I mean, off the coast of Africa and whatnot, and in the Middle East and stuff. Yeah, I mean, they make a pretty good living kidnapping. They'll grab boats full of rich people, and hold them for ransom and stuff like that. Yeah, it's a booming business, unfortunately.
Wow.
Yeah. So one thing you have to be careful of when you go to, like, places like, well, of course, now going to, like, places like Greece and Turkey and whatnot is not really advisable because of their economic situation and social situation. But, anytime you go into the Mediterranean or places like that, You really have to make sure you're going with a really great like tour group or whatever, because there's a lot of shit that can happen.
Yeah. You have to hire armed guards to go to Africa these days, my understanding anyways. It doesn't matter. Why would you ever visit Africa, actually, at this point, to be honest with you?
It's a beautiful country. There's a lot of... It's not all third world country type stuff. I mean, there are a lot of very wealthy nations in Africa. It's just... It's like any other country. It has its good points and it has its bad points.
Okay. Oh, yeah, it's just... I don't know. There's stuff in Africa. The evils of stuff, I guess, you know? Are they still there?
Yeah.
Okay. I just looted the man without even touching him. I'm so pro. Jason doesn't even have to touch people to loot them. I don't know why he bothers with it. He just kind of does it when he feels like it, if you notice in this game. I think I may have driven one of these guys insane. I hear him laughing. It's okay. I can put him out of his misery with a shotgun, you know? Like, insane or no. Oh, grenade. Dead. I didn't even need to shoot that alarm, I just kind of did it anyways, because I could. I don't really need to kill all these people, really, because I can just stab them instead of using a shotgun, but I kind of do it anyways, you know? And I think they're all dead. Yeah, they're all dead. Yes, this is magic. Alright, does the towel also make dead bodies glow?
No, that's radiation, remember?
Oh, okay, fair enough. Everything in this game is kind of radioactive, I think, if you notice, like, all the glowy stuff. But at least I got monies from these bodies. Holla holla, get dollar, I guess, I don't know. Is there anything in any of these crates? No. Oh, there's stuff. I like how they have like the most useless shit that you find in these crates that sells for like a lot of money anyway. Like, apparently poker chips are worth like hundreds of dollars, I guess. I don't know. Or at least like dozens of dollars. Just white poker chips. So you sell all these things I don't need. Oh, open the menu. Okay. Oh boy howdy, we're gonna do like the best part of this game. We're gonna do some of the main quests now, I think. I can tell this is gonna be exciting. Are you excited, Zidders, for like the main quest?
I'm thrilled.
Yep, I'm excited too, because... Is this like the hotel mission? I don't even remember. I think we're nearing the hotel mission either way. Let me see, what mission is this? No, this is just a mission where I pick up magic mushrooms. So we get like this character high, I guess, and I don't know. That they need mushrooms to live, I guess. I don't know. It's kind of poorly explained, I guess, what the mushrooms do. I guess this guy.
It's the guy in the house.
Yeah.
Oh, that dude.
He specializes in the ganja, but it's the good kind of ganja, I guess. I don't know. Okay, I'm driving. Look at how I'm driving, man. Look how I'm driving. I'm such a good driver. See, people see me driving and they hating and they're jealous of my driving. See, I'm gonna drive through here now. Shit, my driving's failing me. Hold on. I gotta get it through this hole. I'm getting it through this hole, man. If it kills me, I'm getting it through. No, look, it's stuck. Damn it. Nope, I can get it. 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 I'm getting it. I'm getting it. Am I really? Well, it's further than I got before. No. Oh my god, it's actually making it, I think. Look at this. Look at this, man.
Come on, man. Just a little more, a little more. Come on, come on.
You're jealous of my driving skills now. I bet the entire audience is, you know.
Dude, I cannot believe you did that. Seriously. That is the best.
Apparently you just have to like drive it in, then start shoving it through, and that's sounding really wrong. Wow. Wow.
Why?
Okay. I can do this. Oh yeah, we're gonna jump off this hill, man. We're gonna do it. It's gonna be so extreme. This isn't. No, it's not. It's not jump. I didn't jump.
Yellow swag. Nice.
This car is still working. How is that possible? I'm confused. How's this car still working? Jesus, it's... The windshield's cracked, though. I will give it that much in terms of damage, but... I'm sick of this car already. There. Can I make it explode? It's gonna explode. It's gonna explode, man. It's gonna explode. I can make it explode. I'm gonna knife it until it explodes. It's not gonna explode if I knife it. I need to shoot it. Okay, whatever. Can I, like, loot this thing? Why, yes, I can loot an entire container with a car over it. There we go. It's
Really?
on fire. It's on fire. Look.
No, that's just like shotgun blast moving the vehicle backwards. That's always great.
Oh, I had C4. I could have used C4, come to think of it. Nah, it doesn't matter. I wonder, can we kill some various fish by tossing C4 into the water and detonating it?
Huh?
Okay, I don't know if there's any... I think there actually are fish in, like, the sea in this game that you can kill. Not like sharks, like actual fish.
Yeah, I know there's sharks.
I think if you use like grenade or something, like I think the fish can die. I just don't know. Doesn't matter. Not like you have to eat or anything in this game, which makes the hunting kind of pointless in a way. But other than equipment, may make more syringes. Hold on. Yeah, I'm gonna get high on these syringes when I get shot, I guess. We have this guy who doesn't make it to the end of the game. He dies. Like, at the end, because the tribals turn out to be evil.
I like the red ones myself. The purples will give you a lift on a grey day. Everything is excellent, really. Oh, not the yellows, don't take them. They are liable to kill you. The mix is not quite right yet. Well, that's it, Dr. Earnhardt here, or in and out, as the case may be.
Yeah.
In and out.
Dennis said you'd be able to help me, that you found one of my friends.
One of your friends? Huh. I am, distilling a batch later today.
What?
Oh, you mean the girl, Daisy.
Oh, it was Daisy.
I assumed you to be speaking in code.
Where is she?
Well, she's in my house. Here.
I gotta admit, as insane as Dr. Earnhardt is, and while I wouldn't trust him to do anything actually doctor-like, he does seem to be like the only likable character in this game. He seems kind of nice. He's just kind of a, you know, drug-addicted hippie doctor. I mean, not trustworthy at all, but he's at least nicer than Jason, you know?